How 98% of artists make songs.
I think I just wrote the song.
Did I
next
just
summer. Are you ready for this?
Do your thoughts sometimes sound like this?
Does your head sometimes sound like this?
You're
not able to concentrate, you're not able to lock in and focus on what's ahead. So in this video I want to go over the exercises I do to calm my producer ADHD and kind of get into a bit more of a Zen-like state where you can work really effectively and get a lot of shit done without always worrying and burning out because you are all over the place. So having producer ADHD is literally like having a techno beat constantly playing in your head. And no matter how far away you move, you can never quite escape it. In the same way, I can still hear this techno beat outside of my studio right now. You might hear your thoughts and they might be a little quiet, but they're still there. They're always going down, 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 down. It is kind of like your thoughts are trying to clickbait you. Like the moment you get a little bit present and meditative, your thoughts go, hey, here's an interesting thing. Whoa, you should really think about this. Oh, there's some impending doom coming your way. Your thoughts are literally Mr. Beast.
If you feel like you can't focus for 4 hours straight, or even 1 hour straight, and you are trying to make music, that is ridiculous. If you're like, how are you gonna make anything other than pulling in a sample and dropping like 2 drums on it? Like, you're probably too lazy to put it in the 808 because you have to think. And that's the issue with this ADHD shit. I know, because I had it. I had beats that I abandoned because I was too lazy to figure out the key of the 808, bro. And if you know, you know. It sounds ridiculous, but if you know, you know. And the reason we're talking about this is because if you don't get this down, this shit will literally ruin your fucking production career. I'm not even joking. If you can't focus for extended periods of time, you're not going to be able to finish songs, you're not able to finish videos, you're not able to work on projects that require all of you, every single little cell of your body.
So I want you to zoom out and fucking realize your power and your potential and see the whole picture of this. And that, whoa, there's a fucking bird. See? That's how fucking locked in I am. I'm one with nature, dog. We want to be one with nature and zen as fuck. First step to get out of this producer brain rot is to make peace within yourself, to make peace with the quiet parts of your mind and really find that quiet divine energy in you. And I know that sounds like woo-woo spiritual, but it's really true. If you can't sit there for an hour with just yourself and your thoughts, how are you supposed to make great music that really comes from a different place than just stimuli? It's fucking impossible. Reconnect with yourself. The relationship you have to yourself is the most important one. And that happens in quiet moments, you know. So our objective is to get out of our head. Why do we want to get out of our head? So that we can stay focused and so that we don't keep just running around like kind of like a hamster, just like doing all these types of things, all these different little things, and not really achieving shit. So 2 things I like to do to get out of my head: exercise and do 10K steps a day. And if you do these 2 things, you will soon notice that like a lot of this fucking ADHD shit is gonna start fading away slowly. So I suggest you go into your health app, see what your weekly steps average is. And also, if it's under 10K, try to up it to 10K. And if you're not going to the gym, go to the calisthenics park, just do pull-ups. Fucking pull-ups, dips, push-ups, and really start building kind of a cool routine, you know? I think it's important to look at your life and see where you have habits that you can attach good habits to, you know? So for example, every morning I drink a coffee, and while I drink my coffee, I do my piano practice. I already have the coffee drinking habit, so now I just stack that habit with the piano drinking. It is also very important to stay away from habits that are destructive to your creativity. You don't really have a joystick for your mind. It's more like you have a horse and you have to kind of train it, you know? And a better trained horse, if you have a really good horse mind, it can fucking do all these tricks and do like this In German it's called Dressurreiten, you know, like when they jump over shit and stuff, and you got like a crazy cool ass horse, and you're like a fucking samurai, you're shooting arrows like pew, 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 pew. And it's mad cool. But if you have like a shitty mind, it's like a wild horse running around fucking going wherever it wants to go, you know, and you're also in for the ride. So you really need to train your mind, bro. It's super important. The main problem with this state of mind of constantly needing new stimuli, constantly needing new like feedback, constantly looking for validation, dopamine, yada, 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 is that it's kind of like rolling down a hill on roller skates and not knowing how to brake. You're just rolling down and you're going faster, 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 and there's literally no end in sight. And now you have to kind of keep going this fast, because if you brake, you will tumble and you'll have like the worst accident of your life ever. So how do you stop this whole process? What I recommend you do right now is get out a pen and paper, or open a document, like an empty editor document or notes file. He's singing like amazing, by the way. Write down everything that is stressing you right now. Literally everything off the top of your mind that is completely like, that is stressing you, little stresses, big stresses, existential stresses, whatever. Write down everything that stresses you, get it out on a piece of paper. And then what I want you to do is sit down for 2 minutes and just relax and just watch your breath. And what that does, and if you haven't done it, do it now. What that does is it takes your thoughts out of your head and puts it on paper, and it gets you out of your head. Fire. You want to think of your head as a space, kind of like almost like a room. Like your head is literally like a room in your house, and then your thoughts is literally every little thing in that room. Your thoughts can be furniture, your thoughts can be any like items, like maybe there's a keyboard, but your thoughts can also be dust, you know? Like you have important thoughts, you have valuable thoughts, but you also have thoughts that are kind of like shitty, that are worth like nothing. Your job really is to clear that room and clean that room out. So you want to write your thoughts down on paper, you want to meditate, and you want to do sports. Those are the 3 things that I do to really like clear out the head. Like everybody kind of knows when you have like just cleaned your apartment, and that good feeling you have if your apartment is clean, you know, that's kind of the feeling when you have a good environment to work in creatively. So it could be things like cleaning your apartment, which the studio is not super clean right now, and I can feel it. But also, in my opinion, it goes a lot further. It goes all the way to what people are around you, what are you putting into your body, all the inputs basically that you have, the music you listen to, the movies you watch, who you hang out with, all these things have an influence on you and have an influence on your creativity. So you want to make sure all these things are of very high quality. You want to hang out with good, supportive, positive, inspiring people. You want to eat healthy, great, organic, whatever foods that help you, that nurture you. You want to watch great art, great movies. You don't want to watch fucking TikToks, Instagram Reels, short form, billig fucking cheap ass bullshit isekai anime. You know, you want to watch the good old 90s, 2000s or new high quality anime stuff. You want to watch Frieren was actually really good, and Wistoria Sword and Wand were some really good new season anime. Also the Elusive Samurai, I watched that recently, awesome anime. Anyway, you know what I mean? Bro, there is like 200 amazing movies, like top IMDb movies out there, like whatever, Parasite, Raging Bull, I don't know, any Tarantino movie, you know what I mean? Like there's so many really fucking cool ass movies out there. There's so much great great music, amazing albums. Don't just have these algorithms control what the fuck you listen to. Go seek out some cool ass shit, some unique stuff. You are your inputs, bro. Like whatever you put in is gonna come out. Like when I listen to an Action Bronson Tiny Desk, that can inspire a whole album for me. You know what I mean? If I listen to fucking Radiohead, Kid Computer, whatever, that shit can change how I think about chords. There is amazing, amazing, amazing art out there, and you gotta put it in your brain. The moment you're an hour on TikTok could be spent watching a great movie. You know what I mean? It's not that it's bad that you just lost an hour. It's what you could have done with that hour. That's horrible. You know what I mean? You only have a certain set of hours. You're gonna die, bro. So put in that great art. I wanna watch every fucking good movie before I die. I wanna watch every anime that's amazing. When an anime is shit, like Tower of God Season 2, I get mad. I get physically mad. I'm like, no, this is too bad for me to watch. I can't watch it, sorry. I would love to, damn. You know, I get upset. Because I want to only watch the best shit, you know? When I watch anime, I go, what's the top 10? I want to watch Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I'm going to stop with the anime. But that goes for everything, even with food, like, you know, healthy, good, organic food. All that shit, like, helps you, you know? I know this is a video about producer ADHD, but trust me, all this shit helps you. If you have a Ferrari up here, you need to, like, really take care of it, you know? It needs to be oiled because that shit's driving fucking 300 kilometers an hour and you really need to fucking be on your game, you know? You better have good tires. You better have that shit like oiled up. No Diddy. Anyway. Oh my god, bro. I'm going on such fucking erratic rants. Trying to make like this cool like little fucking informational video. And I always end up ranting. But this is how it is, bro. So, curate your environment. Watch what you take in, you know. And start small, bro. Maybe try watching a movie without being on TikTok. That's a first try, bro. If you have producer brain rot and producer ADHD, like, you might not be able to watch a movie without being on TikTok. I know that because I definitely had moments where I'm like, I don't make it to an anime episode without being on it. But this is not normal, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. Also, read good books. Damn, I haven't even touched on books. Eckhart Tolle, Power of Now, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl, Byron Katie, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. So much great literature out there. I haven't even touched on shit, bro. I'm probably gonna read the Bible next. I wanna read shit. I wanna see shit. Take shit in. That's how you really make good beats, bro. Fuck the next VST. Fuck the next drum kit. Read a book. Read a fucking book, bro. One thing I want to talk about quickly is preparation. I found that what really helps me have a great day is kind of planning it the day before. You know, instead of waking up and be like, oh, what can I accomplish today? In the evening, if you prepare your stuff so you make your future self's day easier, your future self is gonna thank me. I'm right now thanking my past self so much for grinding out type beats, grinding out all types of shit that I can now like kind of cruise on a little bit. You know, it's like really chill. It's like I'm looking back at my old self, I'm like, thanks, dog. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's the relationship I have to my past self on some Doctor Strange type shit, you know? And you are your future past self. So fucking think about your future self tomorrow and think what he or she wants and tell him, go bro. Like, what do you need? I know what he needs. I know. And the thing is, I know what future Gami needs. He needs this broccoli, he needs these overnight oats, he needs this protein shake over there that has also some collagen. Anyway, I'm not gonna fucking Huberman this out now. Point is, tomorrow's Gami is going to thank me for cooking this, preparing this, writing down all the things I got to do tomorrow, you know, or that I want to do, actually. And doing that in the evening can really help, you know. When you are suffering from this fucking brain rot, you really need to take action. You really need to, like, grab every little straw that you can get, you know, and use these things that are on your side. You have the capability. You can fucking prepare your shit the day before. You can get an alarm instead of alarm. That's a German meme. Anyway, get an alarm instead of your phone. Put your phone on flight mode for a day, whatever you need to do to get out of it. Do it. It will suck in the beginning, and then it gets easier. And if you can build some momentum with it, you'll be out of your mind. Like you'll be in a different world essentially. It's like living in a different world. So fucking do it. Just do it, like Shia LaBeouf says. And that's all I have to say. Peace. Thank you for checking out the vid. Like doing a little to-do list or time blocks, whatever you like doing. Just do that in the evening. You feel more prepared, you feel ready, and then tomorrow you have tangible goals that you can go by, you know, aside from your usual routine. Again, bro, you want to get focused, you kind of gotta take some measures in this crazy world, bro.
So I'm at BeatCon today. This is the biggest convention about beats. We got people excited. Are you making beats? Are you producing?
Yeah, I'm producing in FL Studio actually. So
How long have you been producing for?
actually, 3 years about now.
Like, let's say you sit down in front of FL. How long can you stay focused?
I think it depends on the track I'm making, but it's around about 2.5 hours, and then I need to take a break for eating or just to don't get crowd. Your mind gets just a bit confused after
You
a
get
while.
like tired
Yeah.
and shit, yeah. But then afterwards, do you go back in? Like, do you keep producing, or do you just like, how long do you produce every day?
And depends on the hour as
Yeah.
well. Like if you're late in the day, I won't finish the beat.
Okay. What's your producer name?
It was Lucid, but
it
for
was
right now I don't have any name.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire, nice to meet you, thank you. Look, we got my boy Futile. So you can focus really well.
Yeah, I force myself to do that.
Because
Yeah.
you've always been like super productive. You
Yeah.
do like type beats, samples,
Yeah.
all of that. What would you tell someone that can't really focus well? Or what are you doing to increase your focus and to stay focused?
Actually, what I do, like, get a list and write down the tasks for the day, and then when you've done one task, delete it and focus on the next one. Maybe do a little break between it, cook some food, work out, then go back to it.
Nice.
Get your shit done, and you should be fine. That's my advice.
Fire, thank you, bro. What do you do? You're an artist?
Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm an R&B hip hop artist.
I got a question for you. Do you ever have trouble focusing on music?
Well, that depends actually. There's moments where I can really hyper focus, I guess, on music, where like 8 hours go by and I didn't realize it. But there are times where I don't know, I'm stuck on a lyric and I don't really know how to get my thoughts on paper, I guess. And then I just shut down and I just leave it for like 5 hours, and I go gaming, I watch anime, I just be doing random shit until I really get the inspiration back. Then I get back to it. Or me just full going ADHD and just doing other stuff. Like I think about one thing, leads to another thing, leads to me watching a whole series, and then it's the next day basically.
And then the day's gone, basically.
Exactly,
Yeah. Have you had days where you were really focused, like where you just locked in and finished songs and shit?
Yeah, I did recently actually, because I have been I have been lacking a little bit, and I wanted to really finish my songs because I wanted to release them, right? So I sat down like 3 weeks ago and just finished my next single that actually is releasing next Friday, the 18th. Finished that one, finished 2 acapellas, and that's like a whole day where I was like, yo, you gotta finish that shit today because you gotta send it out. And then I took it like 10 a.m., sat down, finished at 10, 11 p.m. It was a hot day. It was a hot day.
So you set a deadline, and is that what generally helps you focus, or what are some things that help you focus?
I think deadlines, like that, like it's not healthy, but putting pressure on myself, like, yo, you gotta get this shit done, or else.
Yeah.
And if there's a or else, I'm like, yo, you gotta, get it done. So I get it done for real.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh wait, what's your favorite anime?
Hunter, bro. Come on, nigga.
So BeatCon was fun, very special event to be honest. Pretty cool to have a convention for making beats. I remember 13 years ago, it was this weird hobby that I had that nobody understood. They were like, what? The Weeknd doesn't make his own songs? And I could only find EDM tutorials on YouTube, and now we've come this far that there's like a whole convention, and it's more like a video game, you know, and it's on Twitch streams and all types of shit. It's pretty cool to see how this community has grown. And that's why I still love this community so much. I guess my final words to you are figure out what helps you focus. Everybody has a different process, but having a process and knowing what gets you in your zone and what gets you to flow and also what cuts you off from flow is super duper key. If you don't get this down, you will literally waste years of your life. If I had known this and in the beginning of my production career, I would have made so much more music. I would have gotten so much more shit done. The processes I have now for creating that are super simple, even though I have been super productive and locked in my younger days too, I would crush my younger self now. So I want to encourage you to really find what makes you effective, you know. Breaks are important. Resting, active recovery, all these things are important. And all these things help you focus. I want you to get into a point where you can work for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours and really be happy with the work you've done, really be happy with the shit you achieved and really made some special music. You know, the best shit is when you surprise yourself. You're like, what the fuck? I can't believe I just made that. Or I can't believe we just made that. This is incredible. That's what I want for you. So thank you so much for watching the video. Join the Discord. There's a link in the description. Click the link, full of artists, producers. I gotta catch my bus now.